Hey, it's Rich Miller. In tonight's video, I want to talk about one of the best goal setting exercises out there. And I think it's really important because, a lot of times we set goals and we don't meet them. We're already almost to the end of 2013. And how many goals did you set at the beginning of the year? And you're sitting here in November going, wow, where did the year go? And how much of it did you really get accomplished? So, someone once said, how we spend our day is how we spend our life. And life doesn't usually change overnight. So, and it only changes when we make little tweaks in our life, in our daily habits that change our life. So let me take you through this real quick. And the first thing that I just said was those little tweaks that we make in our daily habits. It's no different than saying we want to go on a diet, and instead of going from 3 full meals a day to a banana, why don't we cut back on the size of the portions first and then work your way down? Some of those smaller things, reduce calories, slowly, right? If you try to do it all at one time, you can get discouraged, and it's not going to happen because your mind's going to tell you, look, dude, you're crazy. I'm not going to live off of one banana a day or a cucumber a day or something like that. But, one of the things that you really have to do besides the small, taking the small step approach is also the way we pick and pursue our goals. When we decide what we want in life, we really don't think about the small changes. We think about the big things. We think about the cars, the houses, the pools, the dog rescue that you want to run, the nonprofit, how you want to change people's lives, and really the big picture and the big items, which definitely are obtainable. But what you have to do is you got to start small somewhere, right? And you got to start small, or you're going to get discouraged. So one of the best goal setting exercises that I'm about to share with you is much more realistic and effective, and basically it's about the average perfect day, and that's really it. The name itself says it all, because you got to think about, what do you want your perfect day to look like? Not the big thing again that you want to jump on the jet and you want to fly to Vegas for the weekend and spend lots of money and not worry about it. But you need to think about, what do you want each day to look like? So take a piece of paper, bring up a Word document, and and think it through from the time you wake up. What time do you want to wake up? Do you want to wake up every day at 8 o'clock? Do you want to wake up every day at 10? Then what do you want to do once you wake up? Do you want to lay in bed and watch TV, or do you want to get up and jump in your pool every day at 10 o'clock? Maybe go swimming with your dog or walk on the beach. Think about the little things that each step of that day, what you would like to do. Not the big things, everything throughout the day. And, be detailed as possible, and then once you do that, you gotta look at it, and is it the picture of what you would want your perfect day to look like day in, day out, that you would never get bored, that you would wake up every day looking forward to that day? Then you've ridden and you've crafted your perfect day. You've carved that out and said, this is what I want. This is how I want to live every day. So then what you do is start with the smallest changes and work your way up. It goes back to dieting. You can't go from 3 plates to nothing, and you can't go from nothing to everything. You can't do it, and your mind is going to tell you, it's going to sabotage you and tell you, oh, you're crazy. There's no way we're going to get up here that quick. But what you do is you start off with the small things that, someone once told me, said, don't start with something like moving a foreign country or changing your career. Those are big things, right? It's the little thing. Start off with, maybe sleeping an extra 15 minutes a day. Work on those small steps and incorporate them in your daily routine now, the ones that you can, without making that drastic change. And then what's going to happen is you've got your perfect day. You continue to look at it, no different than a dream board for the big items, but you continue to look at that and find a way to bring in those items every day. And a good friend of mine, Marty McDonald, was just talking to me about that. And he made some conscious decisions how to bring in parts of what his perfect day would be, and he made them work, and now they're just a part of his day every day, and he's actually able to expand that more and more. So go ahead and do it right now. It's one of the most powerful goal exercises that I know, and I think you're definitely going to it's definitely going to open your eyes. And I gotta tell you, how you spend your day is one of the most important things to us, because how many people dread waking up and going to work? Well, work these little things in and make that day better and better, and I can guarantee you at some point you're going to get to that point of maybe it's changing your career, maybe amassing a large wealth of money. So hopefully this has helped you out, and if you're looking for more tips and internet marketing, our mindset training, check out the link right below, and it'll take you right to my blog. So I'll see you on the next video. Oh, and by the way, if you found that this video really, that you got something out of it, or you've tried something and it seems like it's working for you, please comment below in the comments. Let me know how it's working out for you. And again, have a great one.